Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television on a rather cool Tuesday morning. 47 degrees right now. Expecting the highs to only get up to the mid-60s, 67, 68. You can see the flag out there in the distance blowing. That's knocking the temperature down another 4 or 5 degrees. For a Florida boy, this is a chilly morning. Pretty rough out there also this morning. Even though it's a little on the cool side, it's still beautiful. How is everyone doing today? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a friend, a follower, a supporter. I'm starting to feel a little bit of that breeze on me. Definitely chilly out here. Definitely chilly. Whew. Anybody watching, if you're heading down here to the beach this morning, be careful before you come over the bridge here just before the park. The street is flooded out. The street is flooded. I don't know if they had a water line break or what. Friends who you don't get to see too very often in our videos. One of our friends, Susan and Mark, that come out here on Saturdays, and Susan usually makes a nice big Greek salad for Roy, and they feed him some meats and veggies. They have a little picnic on Saturday mornings. Well, our friend Susan isn't doing very well right now. Definitely needs our prayers. Susan's the gal that made me that awesome birthday cake last August. The little beach birthday cake. The beach birthday, it was a cheesecake actually. It was incredible. You can actually find pictures of that if you go through my photos. Keep Susan in your prayers. Hands are getting cold. I'm sure Roy is going to be all bundled up today like an Eskimo. I am sure of that. He's probably going to have his gloves on and everything. I was very tempted to stay in bed this morning. Very, very tempted. There's a couple people. I saw a couple cars in the parking lot already. I did see our friend Elsie. She was just ahead of me coming in, so we'll probably see her walking the beach. Roy's smart, he'll come out a little later. The tide is on its way out here, slowly moving out. Weather-wise, the sky, it's beautiful. Relatively clear sky to the east. Some clouds out to the west behind me and down to the south. I want to get off the point here and back down around the corner. That little breeze makes all the difference in the world. Beautiful cockle shell. Beautiful cockle right there. Look at the size of that. That is gorgeous. That is a really nice cockle shell right there. That is a large one. I think I'm going to keep that one. Somebody will want that. Somebody will want that when they come and visit. Picked up another little cockle earlier. I'm going to hang that cockle shell on the shell tree for our friend Susan as I walk down the beach. Yeah, let's see, I see our connections acting up already this morning. See if it comes back. There we go. Now we got it back. Rough out there this morning, a bit on the rough side. comes Elsie already. A little nippy, I think.
Yeah.
Did you drive through the lake on the way in?
No.
Oh. Just look down at the bottom of the bridge. It's all flooded out.
Oh no, see, I come from that back here.
Okay. Lucky you. I don't know what it happened.
This side of the bridge?
The east side of the bridge. It's all flooded out.
Must have been a water. Maybe.
Yeah, it happened about 4 months ago too. I don't know what it is.
What a terrible day.
Yep. Oh, I just found a nicer cockle shell to hang on the tree for our friend Susan. Found a much nicer one to hang. Nicer colors. There's a nice shell for the shell tree right there. I'm going to hang that for our friend Susan. Hope she gets well soon. There's quite a few cockle shells up here this morning. Look at those colors. That's kind of beautiful right there. My hands are getting cold out here. Anybody else that's not feeling well or in need of prayers for something not going right in your life, let everyone know. You don't have to say what's wrong, but if you need some prayers, just ask for prayers. That's what we're all about here, is supporting each other. Anybody that's just joining us for the very first time, please introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. A lot of great people following along here, a lot of good friends, a lot of caring people. Well, Elsie made a quick turn up there at the end. She's on her way back already. I don't blame her. Once you get out past these trees, you hit that breeze and it's a little chillier up there. You can see the flag blowing there. Say whatever you want, but for us Floridians, 47 degrees is cold. It should be warming up as soon as that sun pops up, though. Doesn't take long. Although, again, it's only going to get up to the mid-60s today. That little breeze makes a difference, doesn't it, up there? God, my hands are cold today. They don't bother me. Bare feet, my feet aren't cold. My hands, actually the sand is warm. My feet don't get cold out here in bare feet. It's my hands right now that are getting cold. They'll be warming up here shortly. sand is really warm. You know, the water temperature is about 75, so that's about what the sand feels like along the edge of the water here. Well, let's truck on down the beach, see who or what we run into down here. See where the Gordon fisherman is. See if the Gordon fisherman is out here on the beach this morning. He made an appearance yesterday. I was fortunate enough to get a picture of him. He comes out every once in a while and visits the beach. You can see his picture. I shared a picture of him there last night. At least somebody's listening. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kim. Good old Roy. He's the man of many hats. Never know what he's going to be wearing on his head when he comes out here in the morning. It's always a surprise. You don't know what, and you don't know how many hats he's going to be wearing. The other day he had 3 hats on. 3 different hats. Hey, I remember as a kid, fish sticks. Good old fish sticks. Remember those? I don't know if they were Gordon's or Mrs. Paul's or whatever, but I always remember my mom making me fish sticks. The best part to me about the fish sticks was putting tons of tartar sauce on them. That's the only way they had any flavor. Yeah, I can't wait to see what Roy's wearing today. I think he's going to wear his coat with the fur collar and everything. I don't know. He said he's going to bundle up, which good for him. I want to see if he makes it out here this morning. If I was him, I'd be staying in bed. Like I said earlier, it was close. I had a hard time getting out of bed this morning. I was watching the news and they were showing the temperatures, and then they were saying the wind's blowing up to 12 miles an hour in places, and I was like, oh boy, if that wind was blowing 12 miles an hour here, I wouldn't be spending long here. I would not be here very long. I am not smelling any red tide. Even with that wind blowing on shore yesterday and all those waves coming in, I do not smell any red tide out here. So that is a really, really good thing. I haven't seen any dead fish on the beach yet. Beautiful looking through the trees. Always beautiful sights out here. Always beautiful sights. Oh crud, I got a text message here. Hang on a second. Don't go anywhere. I gotta check a text message. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was expecting some important messages here this morning. We've got some people coming in from up north that we have to pick up at the airport. Clients that we have to pick up. And flights are a mess today coming out of the Northeast. Schedules are a mess. Trying to figure out how we're going to do it. They might all come in at the same time, then it's going to be a little crazy. I hope you're not up there in the Northeast, up there and all that snow right now. Ugh. If you are, stay warm. Sit by the fireplace and watch my video. Good morning, Lourdes. Good morning. Getting a little brighter out there on the water now. Well, I don't know if we're going to see any dolphins out here this morning. It's pretty rough. Here comes Roy. Here he comes. What's he got on today? Not too bad. He's got his gloves on, his old red jacket. How many hats? One hat? Hard to tell from here. Hard to tell what he's got on his head here. Here he comes. Here he comes. The Eskimo pie guy. Good morning.
I saw Elsie. She said that you said your hands were cold.
Yeah, they are.
Well, what you need is big gloves.
Yeah, big gloves. Nice hairdo.
Yeah, how about that? Well, I got 2 down coats.
You got
on
2
it.
down
I got
coats
that
on?
other blue
Oh, you got the
coat
blue one
underneath.
under it.
That feels good.
Well, there you go.
And I got my down pants.
You got
and
your
my
down
shoes,
pants, you got your gloves, you got shoes on.
fur hat, hood, down hood up over the fur hat.
Perfect.
I'm in good shape.
You're in good shape. Nice and
Feel
toasty. Nice and toasty. Nice and
The
warm.
wind didn't materialize like you were talking about this.
Yeah, go up the end.
Yeah.
You're standing behind the trees right now.
A little breezier, huh?
Yep, a little different up at the end.
A little breeze down here.
A little breezier up at the end.
Okay. What was the temp this morning?
47.
That's what Elsie said.
When I parked my car, it was 47 on my thermometer.
Really?
Yep. Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, heat wave.
I thought you'd be in the water swimming by now. Believe me, it's a lot warmer in the water.
I suppose.
That's why my feet don't get cold, because the sand's always warm
Yeah.
compared to the air temperature.
Well, my feet don't get cold either.
Well, they aren't going to get cold today.
Shoes
You're down pants.
on. Yeah.
You're ready for the Antarctic today, buddy.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
Oh. So you going to stick around then today?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if it isn't too cold, if the sun comes up and there isn't too much wind.
What happened yesterday? Anything exciting? Any dolphins ever come by?
No dolphins.
No dolphins
I
yesterday.
hung in there. I was out of the wind, kind of back
Yep.
behind those bushes, and hung in there. And it was pretty nice.
You were where you were you were back where we had our picnic on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's a nice little spot back there.
Yeah, the wind didn't hit me.
Did you have a spot where you could see the water?
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
sitting there
okay.
looking right out to sea.
All right.
It was beautiful.
So you're going to hang around.
Oh sure.
All right. I'll come back and chat with you then later.
Good.
All right.
That'll be wonderful.
Be careful up there.
Yeah.
Don't let there's a couple of wild mermaids up there looking for you.
They'll keep me warm.
There you go. They will keep you warm. They're looking forward to it. I'll see you in a little while. Yep. There he goes, our little beach Eskimo. Come on, sunshine. It's starting to come up over the trees. You can see some of the waves. You can see the sun hitting them out there. Getting close. What a fun morning. Very stimulating out here this morning. Very stimulating. Gets the blood pumping. Morning. A little bit of sunlight. Whew, just peeking through the trees over there. Just peeking through the trees. Nice. Well, I don't know what the forecast is for tomorrow. I didn't check it yet. Probably start warming up again tomorrow. We had 3 or 4 days that were just absolutely perfect in a row last week. It was just incredible. The weather, the sky. Yesterday, a little breezy. Not the best yesterday. A little bit of rain. But I'll take it. I will take it. It definitely, no matter what, it beats the snow. Beats the snow and freezing rain. One of our rangers making their morning rounds here. Ooh. Nice and chilly. You got a heater in that? Where's Kevin? I thought I'd see Kevin out here this morning. He's used to the cold weather. I'm waiting to see somebody come walking by me in shorts and a t-shirt. One of our snowbird friends. While all the rest of us are out here in our jackets and long pants. Waiting for somebody to come running by in shorts and a tank top. Absolutely beautiful as that sun starts hitting the water there. I see there's some people starting to show interest in our little get-together on January 19th here at the park. Just click on the events. If you can either scroll down through my Facebook page here, the Southwest Florida television page, you'll see events, or you can look up in the top where it says about and photos and videos. There's a little tab there. You can click for events. If you're thinking about coming to that, let us know. It'd be nice to know how many people are coming, just so the park has a little heads up. And also, if you're going to come down for that event and you need a place to stay, give the Inn of Naples a call. The Inn of Naples, you can find a link to the Inn of Naples in the description of my post here. They're offering a little discount for anybody coming down. Just mention Southwest Florida Television, Robb Stan. Tell them you're coming down to our party on the 19th, and they'll give you a little discount there. That's awful nice of them. And if you, any time of year, check out the Inn of Naples if you're looking for a hotel, and be sure to mention my name and Southwest Florida Television. They'll take care of you. They'll do something special for you. I know they gave Jan and Jamie a nice upgrade. They took them from a regular room, they gave them a suite when they were down here for a couple nights. It's a little bit harder for them to do stuff like that in the season. As you know, it gets really busy down here in the winter months. But they promised they would do something for my friends. Good people there at the Inn of Naples. Also in the description, you'll see a link to our friend Astrid Lawrence's website. Anybody looking for property, real estate here in Southwest Florida, whether you're buying or selling, just get in touch with our friend Astrid. And there's Astrid. I just looked down at the screen and Astrid has joined us this morning. Good morning, Astrid. I haven't seen you out here in a while. I hope everything's okay. I hope you've been busy selling houses. I think Roy needs a nice bowl of hot German soup. Today is a good soup day. Roy loves his soup. Remember that picture I shared where I went by his house and I just caught him while he was unloading his groceries, and he must have had 24 cans of soups in his bag, in his bags. Buy one, get one. I don't blame him. Take advantage of those BOGOs. Me and my wife, we live on BOGOs. My wife is a great shopper. A great shopper. Especially when it comes to food, when it comes to the groceries. right, the sun is finally starting to hit the beach here. Starting to get a little bit of sun on the beach. Looking good. So I'm walking on a carpet of small shells right now. Just crunching underneath my feet. Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Be sure to tell your friends about our morning beach walks, our time together in the morning here. Don't forget, if you like what you see, those tips are always appreciated. If you like what I do here, if you enjoy our time together in the mornings, and you're feeling generous and you want to send a little thank you, a little gratuity, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you. Those of you that have sent something, thank you very much. Every dollar counts, believe me. Especially now with the holidays coming up, the end of the year. But if you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. I can tell you, a new phone is definitely on the horizon. It is needed badly. Even though they say it's a free phone, baloney. It seems like I never get out of there for less than about $125, even though the phone is free. Good morning. One of these days, I'm gonna get a new camera. I'm so looking forward to that day. A nice DSLR camera to start taking some really nice photos again. right now and pretty much use my iPhone for everything. I'm so looking forward to the day when I can get a really nice camera and some lenses. I miss being able to go off out into the Everglades taking photos and going to our different nature preserves around here, wildlife preserves, taking photos. I mean, an iPhone takes nice pictures, but it's not the same as a nice DSLR with those crisp images and those really soft backgrounds. That's what I really miss, having that zoom lens, a nice zoom lens. You get right up on the ospreys in their nests and the other birds, get up close. Even get pictures of the dolphins out here. There's our view up the beach. I'm down at the south end of Area 4 right now. Actually, I just crossed into Area 3 now. Just crossed into Area 3. Probably gonna have to turn around, start walking up the beach again. Heading back up to our starting point. I'll go have a little chat with Roy. See how he's doing. Haven't heard that harmonica for a couple days here, huh? So when's the last time we heard the harmonica? Did we hear it on Sunday? I don't think so. No harmonica on Sunday. No chat with them yesterday. I think Saturday was the last day we heard that harmonica. Got to make sure it still works. Look up the beach there. Look up there. Look at all. You can see all the way up to Fort Myers. All the way up to Fort Myers Beach. Nice. Look at those waves. Where's Roy? Anybody spot a red jacket up there yet? Can anybody spot that red coat? Not yet. It's just beautiful. Beautiful with that early morning light there. How could you live here and not come out and take advantage of this beauty? Crazy, huh? Yet so many people just take it for granted. They don't even come out here. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, I probably lived here, probably out of the time I've lived here, there was probably 10 years that I didn't go out to the beach. You know, I just didn't think anything of it. Oh, it's out there, whoop-de-doo, big deal. Then all of a sudden I decided it was time to start going for a beach walk. This was long before I was doing live feeds. Great place. I would come out in the afternoons, late in the afternoon, and just take a walk for miles along our beach after work. Just clear my head. Great place to do that. A great place to get in touch with yourself. Get in touch with the Creator. Very quiet morning today. Very, very quiet out here. That cold weather kept the people off the beach this morning, most people. They'll be out here soon. Now that sun's coming up, it's really starting to warm up. Just an absolutely gorgeous view up the beach there. Spectacular views this morning. And every morning, let's face it, it's always beautiful out here no matter what the weather. There's two sand dollars down here. Somebody put side by side. Broken one and one really, really old one. One really old sand dollar there. Well, that water's really churned up today. Really churned up. We had some pretty good waves yesterday, and again this morning. It's really stirring up the bottom. A lot of spray, a lot of mist in the air. You can see it here if I zoom in and down the beach. You can really see the sea spray. It's getting really nice now with that sun out. Still a little breeze. Still on the cool side. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Tide's slowly going out. Little piles of shells here. Not seeing anything in them though that I want to grab. A lot of little fighting conch shells, broken clam shells. Probably shark's teeth. I'm sure there's some shark's teeth buried in these piles. It usually pays to dig around in these piles. You usually get rewarded. Lots of sea foam here this morning. Roy will probably be checking the little bubbles out in it. See the little rainbows in the bubbles in the sea foam here. He gets a big kick out of that. Rainbow bubbles. He calls them rainbow bubbles. What a glorious morning. There's that seagull. It's got that limp right there. Walks with a little bit of a limp. The one on the left. Old Limpy. Just like we see the same people out here, we see the same birds out here as well. Same birds, same dolphins. Isn't that beautiful? The sky and clouds there, just gorgeous. That is beautiful. Morning. I want to get up to the shell tree here and hang that cockle shell I picked up for our friend Susan. Susan's having a few medical issues right now. We want to keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Susan is the gal who comes out here. Susan and Mark, they come out on Saturday mornings. She usually makes a big salad for Roy. You always hear Roy talking about it. That Greek salad, and they bring some fruit and veggies out here for him. Take really good care, Roy. Another one of those angels. Susan's also the person that made me my birthday cake this year. The beach cake. I don't know if you saw that, the picture of my beach. It looked like the beach, a cheesecake, and she decorated it like the beach. That was really sweet. And it was good too. Not only fun to look at, but good to eat. So let's keep her in our prayers right now. Hope everything works out. I just want to come over to one of the prayer trees here and hang a little shell for her. I see the branch, the perfect branch for it. It's a nice little cockle shell I picked up at Wiggins Pass earlier this morning. It's got a nice big hole in it. You can probably get it on this nice big branch right up at the top. Yes, sir. Well, that is for our friend Susan, and also for any of you not feeling well, any of you that need some prayers. That shell is for you guys, or any of your family members or friends, anybody in need of prayer. That shell is for you guys. And by the way, thanks for being a friend. God bless all of you. Well, I think I'm going to call it a morning here as far as the live feed goes. Again, remember, tips are always appreciated. Every dollar counts. If you like what you see, if you enjoy what I do, if you enjoy our time together in the morning, tips are always appreciated. Believe me, every dollar counts. Every extra dollar counts right now. And it probably always will. But if you want to send something as a little thank you, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And I do thank you. Those of you that have sent something, thank you. Well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. If you're up in the cold Northeast right now, stay warm. I hope this morning walk helped warm your soul a little bit today. I enjoyed having you tag along. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful Tuesday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.